explain something quickly before we advance. Can I use the engine of my car in my boat?
Yes.
Yes. If the engine is exactly the same or a little different? It's exactly the same.
Cooling system.
It's exactly the same. The only difference is the cooling system, but the engine is the same. Oh, the piston? No, is it the same? No, the head, the piston, the connecting, is exactly the same engine. Pay attention, only to understand quickly the difference, my friend. This is the engine in my car. In my car, how is cooled? Excuse me, with coolant.
Yeah.
With coolant. And the coolant circulates internally in the block and the head and goes outside into the radiator, and the radiator receives air, and the radiator returns the air, the coolant with low temperature, and the coolant circulates again, increase the temperature, and goes out. And goes in and out because they have a circulating pump in front of the engine. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Yeah, the coolant circulates to the block and the head, reduce the temperature of the metal, and goes out, and in the radiator pass through the serpentine, and the air reduce the temperature of the coolant, and the coolant return. This is in your car, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. In your boat, okay, I am going to use the same engine, but when the coolant goes out, I am going to try to enter the coolant in a heat exchanger. The heat exchanger have a serpentine with coolant inside, but around the serpentine in copper is surrounded for salt water. The salt water reduce the temperature of the pipes, and the coolant enter with low temperature. In other words, always in the engine is circulating coolant. And the coolant outside right now in your boat is cooled with raw water, salt water. Wow.
But the salt water takes the place of air.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's it. Oh, Mr. Lopez, the salt water don't touch the engine. No, don't touch the engine. Only touch that heat exchanger, that radiator, water radiator. Nice, no? But the engine is the same. It's exactly the same engine. Okay, for that reason, but later, this is part of our class of gas and diesel, and we are going to talk a lot about that. A lot. For that reason, we need a suction of raw water, and this is the valve, and the raw water enter. Look, this is the heat exchanger for the oil of the power steering. There are other heat exchanger later for the fuel. There are other heat exchanger for the motor oil. There are other heat exchanger for the air, like 5 or 6 heat exchangers. All of them reduce the temperature of that fluid with raw water, because this element is enclosed here in the engine room. Is closed. When you close the engine room, the boat is nice, but the engine is covered. You don't have circulation of air. For that reason, you replace the air for salt water. Everybody follow me? This is nice, no? It's clear, that explanation. For that reason, you have a water intake in different places, no? You have one through hole here, you have another through hole over there, you have another through hole later. You have different through holes. And that through hole is exclusive for engine, to cool the engine. There are other through hole in other places of the boat for the air conditioning equipment. There are other through hole for the water maker, other through hole for the transmission, for generators. Yeah, it's a lot of through holes for different equipment. Those equipment need a cool fluid, depending on the fluid. Okay. All right. Suppose that I hit this boat in the ground. I bended the propeller. I destroyed everything, and probably I need remove everything and repair the fiberglass. Let me explain why. Because here, what is here? What is located here behind of this?
Yes.
The strut. You remember? The strut is here. Okay. And the strut is bended, and the fiberglass is cracked here. I see the cracks. Oh wow. Yeah, it's cracked, and the strut is bended. Wow, and you remember the rudder is bended also. And here is bended, is cracked, the fiberglass. I need remove. This is all the, what is this, my friends?
Rudder stock.
The rudder stuffing box, you remember? The rudder stuffing box, you remember that? With the package for the rudder. And this is, those are the bolts for the struts. And what is this? What is this element?
The flange.
This is the flange. This is the flange. Okay, and what is this?
Stuffing box.
The stuffing box. And this is the coupling. Okay. Yes, I need to remove everything. Included, I am not sure if the engine is good or not. When you have a situation like this that you hit the boat with the ground, probably the engine is not aligned, and probably you need at the end of this, probably no, 100% sure you need to align the engine again. And in that case, we are going to remove the motor mount, we are going to lift the engine, and we are going to remove the engine. And after that, we are going to put it back, engine, transmission, everything together. That's okay? For that reason, today we are going to start removing the engine. And we are going to check what is the procedure to remove the engine. Okay. Alright, now pallet. And now Garfield and me at the same time, please. Be careful, be careful.